So, it's been a while. I figured I would do an attempt here because this had just reset a couple of days ago, and I do have some time now. Okay, so enemy skill does true damage. Alright, all party members gain a 50% pyro. Okay, so I'm get a few characters for that. Actually, wait. Yeah, because I can do the same thing as I usually do. Alright, so first half, pretty much a multi-amount of enemies. I can use Dia. And second half, let's try Lumine, because I've been working on her. Alright, let's see, who could help Dia? Could probably do some melt. So we could do set up with Ganyu. And then Lumine, we could give her a little bit of an attack bonus, so we could do Bennett. And that's pretty much all I need, so I think I'll just toss in a couple of random characters. I don't really need anything too crazy. So I can do like Klee and do a partial healer. And then let's go with, doesn't really matter too much. So I'm pretty much covered with those two. Yeah, that'll be fun. Alright. Yeah, this will be easy enough because it's only floor 9. Alright, HP is greater than 50%, attack plus 30. But then again, that's chamber. I usually go after the floor one, so, normal and charge attack plus 20%. I think I'll go with that one. The HP would help Dia, but she's plenty stronger.
All hail! Born of ice and
set up
frost.
Ganyu here and then
Look alive!
take everything out.
You're dead.
Oh, I just noticed I got a different weapon on her. Whoops. Ah, that's alright. She'll do, yeah, plenty of damage. Yeah, because I usually have Wolf's Gravestone, but I had thrown that one on to Sayu, because I was using her. And Sayu had Tidal Shadow. That's what that weapon was. Alright.
Let me read you a verse. Dissipate. Going in.
Yeah, I didn't even get to do much on that one. Easy enough. Alright, here we go. We can do HP. Not bad. Yeah, so don't really need to do too much with this first floor here. Partial crowd control because there are a group of enemies that show up in this first half.
Access denied.
And in the second half, since it's solo, you pretty much do whatever. Don't really do too much.
Born of ice and frost.
Yep. Yeah, that was that true damage. Alright.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Man, that should be just a tiny bit left.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
And good to go. 3. Yeah. Okay, so since this is the final one, I can do the attack plus 30%. Alright, let's do it a little bit. Probably still the vaporize.
Dumpty Dumpty go!
Won't be too critical. Melt.
Blaze over!
Alright, and I believe...
Look alive!
Okay, so they
You
were
asked
picking
for
up
it.
with that, so I can just use the force here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, even though she has the title Shadow Weapon, she still has some pretty decent attack. It's kind of nice.
Rain cutter! Dissipate! Everybody stand back!
Yeah, we can just take him out.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Some of that was that Xingqiu's burst. Alright, floor 10. Damage dealt by characters increased by 50% when a note Soul's Blessing. So thankfully I've also been working on Lumine. So, opponents, let's see. So I think I want to do the same thing. Dia for the first half because of crowd control. And then second half because of that one. I'm going to have Shalonen in here as well, so she'll help with that. So I could probably do Dia Mualani for the first half, and then Lumine and Shalonen for the second. So, let's get them in here. Okay, so Mualani Dia. And then... Okay, so probably have those two. Now, I kind of want to give everybody an attack buff. So, I could probably do the same thing, bring in Klee. And then... probably do some passive healing, so I could do Sayu. And then the second half, I want to get some elements here, so I could use Shalonen, so probably Rosaria and Mona. That should be fine. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Alright. Alright, so EM plus 80. Okay. That won't be too bad. Yeah, if I really need to heal, I can switch to Sayu. But for now, I could just leave it. Alright, big damage. 126, that's not that bad.
You want off!
Not too bad.
Fine,
Here,
go!
hold this.
The tide right! Let's finish this next.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Take a seat.
Let's not say we did it.
Rain of bullets! Need a surfboard?
Let's set up Vaporize here. He's clear for a bit.
Not really!
That's
Check this out! Best of luck!
yeah, not bad. Alright, will you take it away? Definitely strong enough for this.
Buckle up!
Alright, not too bad. That'd be a decent amount. Yeah, 171. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows by now, Mualani is really good for Vaporize. All you need is that consistent Pyro. Some of the Pyro characters can, they can work pretty well with her. There are some which are a
Your
little
journey ends
more
here,
tricky.
Lord of Sand.
Decided by destiny!
Your sacrifice is
Shadows
ready.
of fate!
Depending on which one you like, I guess. 1,000 right there. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was a good burst. Yeah, so with Lumion, I had just crowned her attack. Pyro Traveler is going to be the first one I'm going to, like, triple crown. But I had gotten her attack, so she's all done. And I was going to do, like, skill and burst in order. Let's do attack and charged. Yeah, so Pyro Lumion's been pretty fun to work on.
Alright,
Come on,
let's finish
show
this.
me.
Just about there with the artifacts. Still need a little bit more with them, but definitely getting close because I got the final one I want to use, which is the 4-piece obsidian. Got plenty of vaporize.
Let's ride.
Go around.
Amazing. That was quick.
Don't mind if I do. Let's do this then.
Lee.
What's the surfboard? Catching at the
Pick it all
breeze.
through. 184. Here, hold this.
Jumpy,
Thought that was
jumpy,
good.
go.
Oh, there we go. A true damage from the
Yes,
skill.
you are. Qualified after all.
Alright, now for the second half.
Finally, some target practice our way.
Finally, a worthy target.
Bring it. The star. Where do you think you're going? Letting great names echo.
Yeah, this is probably that.
Let me scribe. Yeah.
Here, hold this. Alright, let
Written
me
in the
send
stars.
This.
Goodbye. But we'll...
That wasn't too bad. I was kind of hoping for a big hit right there. Because you could get some bonus damage with Mona's burst. Because usually when you have a reaction set up with it, sometimes it could do like a lot of damage. But that's usually on Mona's end. Elemental burst. Or attack. Let's go with burst. Yeah, because I could try to do Mulaney's burst here.
All right.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Pyro here.
Buckle up. Hi. Carving waves.
Let's hope you put up a good fight this time.
Dead. Okay, so her
Off we
burst is
go.
nice. I can just do a
Come on out.
Sayu heal here.
I'm out of here.
Okay, not bad.
Jumpy, jumpy. You act.
Set this up again. Pyro.
Hi-ya. Check this out.
This one's
Best
pretty
of
good.
luck.
I went to that one.
Surf's up.
Big 6.
Book alive. On the way I go. Boom. Boing, boing, boom.
Let's try this one.
Amazing.
60. There you go. Not too bad. Yeah, because I wanted to try for a big Mulaney burst, but it didn't quite work out.
Delved into destiny.
This might be a little bit easier because we got 2 characters that can take out his shield.
Punishment. Shadows of fate.
There you go. Damage anyway. Okay, there we go. Shield down. Get red set up. Oh, I just did a... Oh, no. Guess I wasn't able to get like a big hit there. Alright, so all party members get 60% cryo. All party members gain 60% dendro. Okay. So, I could probably do a frozen team. Let's see who we have. Okay, so another automaton. Froggies, Tenebris, so I'm gonna need some Night Soul for that second half. Mangu Kenki for second half. Ooh. Yeah, so I could probably do the same thing as before. Instead of Lumi now, I could probably use Dia. No, I could probably use Dia for the first half. Let's see. Then again, I could probably... No, I know what I can do. Yeah, I can just do Frozen. I can do my go-to Frozen team. And then second half, I could use Dia Mulan. And toss in Shilonen. So, because of that, I need like an offset. So we could probably... Who would be a good one? I don't really need Dendro too much. But it doesn't hurt either, so we could probably use Yao Yao. Yao Yao is a pretty good setup. And then... Yeah, let's get Bennett. He'll be fine. Could have also used Cryo for the second half. Probably use Ganyu. Ganyu would be a good choice. But yeah, that Tenebris enemy, he has that shield that's easier to take down with Night Soul. Yeah, just as before. I'll do normal and charged. Defense base.
Shiver! Fate is upon you. Let me scribe.
Okay. Then... Yeah, this is pretty much set up for Cryo here. I just have to roam around with Ayaka here and maybe switch over to a different character. Yeah, let's just do this. This will take care of this. Yeah, I'll get frozen in the air.
My apologies. Written in the stars.
76 bonus damage.
Lights out.
72 there. I think that was from Mona. It's alright. Doing good, doing good.
So rude.
Don't worry, I grew back up. And done. That was a goofy fight. Alright, so I don't know if I'll get all 3 stars for this. I can definitely try. Should be fine though. Alright. Set up Pyro. Let's toss in some damage.
You're up.
Okay, so extra bonus damage.
I'm going in.
Okay.
You asked for it.
Probably could have waited with that, but yeah, that's fine.
Carving waves.
Yeah, because what I could have done was take out the shield first. And then use this burn.
Stay put. Buckle up. Let's ride.
A little bit more.
Everybody stand
Yes.
back. Hey, go away.
Dendro.
Don't be scared.
Alright, I'll wait to use wait for that shield.
Look alive. You play.
Oh, that? Did I have
Let's light it up.
Oh, I did. Okay. Whoops. That's alright. She's doing pretty 2. Alright, so ER is definitely, it's gonna help out Mona. So let's see that.
Judgment!
Yeah, because Mona is based off of ER, so the higher ER he has, the Hydra bonus increases.
Decided by destiny.
So higher ER,
Coming
higher
to
Hydra
art.
bonus.
Soumetsu!
Makes it really fun.
Whirling snow!
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Punishment! Yeah!
Should
Fate
be
is
pretty
upon
good
you.
because I can just Mona setup.
Delve into destiny.
Take out this guy, which will stun him, and we are good to go.
Yeah!
There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'd imagine anybody using, if they were lucky enough to get Escoffier, she would be a really good setup for this one. Alright. Yeah, here's that Tenebrous guy.
Go get it, Uruguay! Don't be
Burning.
scared!
And
Let's
bad.
get it on! That's up!
That's alright.
Huh? Stay put!
Bad landing. Okay, so just do Hydra here.
Gloves
And
off!
yeah, if I had a little bit of Hydra, I would be fine here. But since we got that, we can actually get some vaporize. There we go. 28. Alright,
Let's light
I
it up.
will wait for Bennett
Hey,
here
go away! Uruguay, you're up!
to do the burn setup.
Let's get it on!
Yeah. Try this. Not a lot.
Amazing!
28. And
Oh!
try to switch.
Everybody stand back!
Wow.
Don't be scared!
Okay, and 128. Not bad. Right. Now, Chamber 3. Yeah, I could have totally used a different team with this, but it's alright, it gets it done. I've been a really good floor 11. I already have that. I guess I could take it again.
Judgment!
Yeah, it's gonna be a few of these guys.
Shadows of fate!
Ah, there we
Life.
go. That works. So I can just do a meeting.
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Yeah, I got budget. Let's go fair with the Zarya setup.
Written in the stars! Take flight!
Alright, so we can do
Strike a
the
pose!
same thing over. Yeah,
Punishment.
with Zarya, then we can still wait for her to
Let me scry!
burst.
Decided by
Then we can
destiny!
switch her over to Ayaka.
My apologies!
And then...
Coming to art!
There we go.
Soumetsu!
Really good first half of that. Man, I'm glad we didn't have too many mechs with that because they were like right close by to each other. If they were spread out, it would have taken longer. Okay, so we got a man at the stage.
Go! Stay put!
Okay, so hide.
Look alive! Hi! Let's ride! Surf's up!
It's alright.
Adventure time! Uruguay, you're up!
Boom here. Yeah, I got this tiny little bit of burn. Nothing too crazy.
Amazing!
probably build Benny a little bit. Because his setup is pretty quick.
Don't be scared. Going in.
Yeah, because that gives us that. Yeah, if I had Diaz Burris, that would be nice. Alright, not bad.
Let's light it up. Go get him, Uruguay.
Dendro again.
Uruguay, you're up.
I can actually try this. 89,000.
Buckle up.
I think I could take him out. Just a little bit more. Right there.
Off we go. Your mommy teach you that?
Ah.
Let's light it up. Carving waves.
Tiny bit. Come on. That was it.
Look alive. Hi. Kya. Ha. Kya. Stay put.
I'm trying.
Huh? Let's ride. Amazing. Everybody stand back. Let's look.
Come on, just a little bit more.
Don't be scared.
Damn right here.
Huh?
There we go. Easy.
Ready, go.
Now we got this. Yeah, so it's fine that I didn't get there. Alright, so they are a couple of attacks that I do want to watch.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let me try.
Catch an epic wave.
That wasn't bad. Yeah, I wanted to use reverse instead. It'd be easier to use it there anyway.
Let's light it up.
Alright, same thing as before. Bennett set up.
I'm going in.
And we can
You're
do
dead meat.
the reverse here.
Buckle up. Hi. Go get him,
Alright,
Uruguay.
he is gonna run
Uruguay,
a
you're
little
up.
bit. Yep.
Ah.
Hold on, Yo-Yo.
Ha. Carving waves.
Alright, he's gonna hit the ground again.
Need a surfboard?
Tried to dodge it. Trying to put in that fancy footwork. I'll go for it. Not bad. That looked like 116.
Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah, he ran.
Stay put.
Bad.
Ha. Ha.
I can
Let's ride.
And just a little bit more.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. That was actually one of my better floor 11s. I think that's the most stars I've gotten. Got 8 out of 9. Still a pretty solid one. Alright, so first half, elemental skill cryo damage increased by 75%. Second half, elemental skill dendro damage. Okay. Ganyu's skill isn't too bad. I could barely use her. I'll be doing more damage with charge attack though, so I think I could probably just stick with Ayaka. Second half Dendro. I could use Nahida. Next I have 1153 with Sacrificial. So I'll be good to go with that. It's more of a passive setup, but I could still do some pretty decent damage that way. And to help them out, I could probably stick with the Frozen team for this. And then just to make sure they stay alive, I can actually use Barbara for the first half, and then second half, I can use Farina. So that'll give me Bloom. I could use Burgeon if I use Klee, and then I could probably do some of the Electro stuff if I toss in Kujo Sara official. Kuki's also another good choice too. So I could probably. Yeah, because that's going to be a lot of. I can see how burn damage is going to do. Yeah, let's use Kuki here. And some Hydra. Let's try it. I can always switch out the characters for somebody else. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, burst damage will help. And I didn't even see
Your
who the
journey
enemies are,
ends
so
here.
I'll protect.
it's pretty much going to be a
Lights
blind
out.
run. So this guy is going to have the.
Written in the
crocodile or an
stars.
alligator? More like a crocodile.
Delves into destiny.
So I
Sakura
can just get
swirl.
straight into it. Yeah, so you get stuck like that.
You can't run.
Set
Shadows of fate.
Hydra here so I can pretty
Whirling snow.
tiny bit more.
Let the show begin. Come on.
Oh,
We can do it.
Oh boy. Me switch here.
Punishment.
I was trying to switch characters, but it wouldn't let me. Wow.
Take flight.
Frozen, picking up a burst.
Decided by destiny.
Sorry, you can do Hydra
Let me
setup,
scry.
and then switch over to Zarya.
Magic begins.
Buff, and then I can
Embrace the ice.
burst. Electro frozen.
I'll protect us.
Alright.
Did I skip?
Hold on, Barbara.
Having fun. Judgment.
That was a good dodge.
Light. Shadows of fate. My apologies.
Yeah, these two are definitely going to be tricky because the aerial attack they do.
Watch your foot.
There we go.
Magic begins.
Yeah, I had to use Ayaka's final attack there
Written
because
in
I
the
was
stars.
lacking stamina.
Delves into destiny.
Yeah, see, it's
You can't run.
A gift for you. Enjoy.
there we go. That'll help.
A grand surprise.
Whirling snow.
And
Coming out to large.
just so you can
Let me scry.
Save it. Let my magic begin.
Take flight. Ready, steady,
I
go.
warned you. Watch your foot. Did I skip you?
Okay, okay. Let me move, please.
Judgment.
Come on.
Savor the show.
Delves into destiny. Whirling snow.
Oh, I'm gonna
I've
look
warned
at
you.
this one. And then
Decided
long
by
range attacks.
destiny.
Kind of a
Let me
fan.
scry.
I could have probably used Ayaka's
Magic
Zia.
begins.
See, that would give me Mel.
Let's dance.
If it does come
You
to
can't
that, I
run.
can.
Lights out.
Yeah, we should work together.
Shadows of fate.
Savor the show.
Come on. Just enough. Oh, a tiny bit more.
Let me scry.
A gift for you.
Embrace the ice.
This.
My apologies.
A grand surprise.
Fate is upon you.
It wasn't too bad.
I'll
Yeah,
protect
see, that
us.
goes up.
Judgment.
So just one step. Now I can get at least one of them with that.
Take flight.
That might get frozen.
You
All right.
can't run.
Okay, So this will be a little bit easier.
Inconsiderate of me. Delve into destiny.
Savor the show in peace.
My apologies.
Not bad. Yeah, it'd be nice if
Let
they
the
actually
show
like,
begin.
got stuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Punishment. Enjoy. Shadows of fate.
Yeah, enjoy this.
Kamisato art.
Oh,
Sumetsu.
save me from that. Whew. That first half is tough. I think a best bet would be doing like Melt. If somebody had like Arlecchino and Sit Lally, oh, that would be a really good combo. Or maybe toss in Hu Tao and Ganyu, something like that. Alright, now for the goofy one. Oh, so it's gonna be this guy.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna need Pyro for this.
Jumpy, jumpy, go.
Alright, so I can use Farina Heal.
Oh,
Here, I'll
brilliant.
use healing.
Get with me.
So this guy is gonna be mostly Pyro. I'm glad I brought her. She's definitely.
La la la.
Yeah, I could do this.
Everyone hold hands.
See what?
The Temple of Wisdom.
Healing. Yeah, so there we go.
I see everything.
Yeah, so I can just do this.
Fine, fine, boom. Everyone hold hands.
Yeah, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, so once I bring down his secondary shield, I can actually just
A bond is strong.
Farina's DPS. Here, though, I think we can use these first. So look at this Pyro hits. Excuse me.
Hey, make yourselves at
Set
home.
this up for more EM.
I'll settle this.
I'm doing pretty good with this one.
La la la.
Pretty much just doing fire damage. And just a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. More.
I see everything.
There we go. I thought I had the skill. That's alright. Anyway, it's still pretty good. Alright, let's set it up all over again.
A bond is strong.
Glad I got the healing there. Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, did I mess that up? That's alright.
Hey.
That's alright. Yeah, so a lot of times when it comes to the characters in that burst, as long as they're still active, it stays down. For some of them, it actually disappears. So you have to keep that in
Everyone hold
mind.
hands.
There you go.
Oh, brilliant. Get with me. Jumpy, jumpy, go. I see everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
A bond is strong.
Okay, let me switch please.
Shower me with... Out of my way. Hey.
Now, yeah, please put in the work. Hold on.
The show begins. Dissipate.
There we go.
The Temple of
Heat
Wisdom.
up, and we're just about
I
there.
see
This
everything.
is kind of nice.
Fine, fine, fine.
It is a pretty easy boss. Just gotta remember pure pyro. You're good to go.
Get with me. Hey.
There we go. Dendro hit that last bit. Yeah, so it's fine I didn't get any stars for that. Yeah, Klee did quite well for that. With that one. Yeah, so I probably should have looked at the enemies. Dia would have been really good with that. Okay, so since I am using the Hida, the EM will melt.
Let's dance. Judgment.
Max.
Decided by destiny.
Set Mona up.
Let me scribe.
Not too bad.
Shadows of fate.
A little bit more for them. Okay, so
Let the
let's
show
set up
begin.
that. Give Ayaka a little bit so I can actually use it first. More.
Delves into destiny.
Oh, Mona's
Shiver.
Let's do this. Do that so I can switch. Do this
My
again.
apologies.
Get some more particles. Switch
Fate is
to
upon
Mona.
you. Let me scribe.
And then the fun part. Ayaka,
Embrace
take
the
it away.
ice.
Oh, yeah,
Whirling
there's
snow.
the now. It's her boss. Nice.
I'll
This one's
protect
always a fun one.
us.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've fought this one. Yeah, so for those of you that actually
You can't
are
run.
building Ayaka, this is her
Shadows of
boss.
fate.
It is based out of Inazuma. You do have to do a little bit of a puzzle to get to it,
Punishment.
but it's worth
Judgment.
it because it's a pretty decent boss. Too bad.
Oh,
Doing pretty good.
let the show
Yeah, so this
begin.
one does have two different phases. It's doing the attack phase right now, and then the second half, it
Delves
breaks
into
up into little
destiny.
pieces. So you pretty much just have to take the one that has the shield right here. So we do have to be careful with that too, because the other guys also
Hi.
attacks as well.
Shadows of fate. La, 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 la.
Let's get some hydro application.
You can't run.
Okay, there we go.
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Mona.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Light out.
Too bad. It's probably going to take a couple of times since this is an abyss.
Let's dance. Huh.
But the other one is pretty reasonable.
Hi. Take flight. Delves into destiny.
Okay, so now we just head over to the main piece. So you pretty much just take out the pieces over there, then we can take out the main section of it. Have a nice
Shiver.
transfer.
You can't run. Shadows of fate.
Good.
Take flight.
Okay.
Let the show begin. Fate is upon you. Let me scribe. Whirling snow.
Just enough for the burst.
Embrace the ice. Delve
Yeah,
into
all pretty
destiny.
decent so far. Might be unable to
Judgment.
no. Let's do that to dodge. Yeah, it's good.
You can't
Oh, I
run.
can-
Lights out. My apologies.
It's gonna do the sword thing. And the rocket. Yeah, it's
Written in
totally
the
fine.
stars. Shadows of fate.
Ah, it's pretty close. Then we got 6 minutes left. I do have to think of who else is after
Whirling snow.
this.
Delves into destiny. Let's dance. Judgment.
Add.
Punishment.
Mona.
Let me scribe. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Yeah, so it helps to have the hydro. So it pretty much gives me the cryo afflicted and then the bonus frozen increases.
Take
Pretty
flight. Let the show. You can't run.
Do all of this again.
Fate is upon you. Delves into destiny.
And
Whirling snow.
good hit.
Shiver. Shadows of fate. Take flight.
Good to go.
Sakura swirl. Delve into destiny. Judgment. Let's dance.
That's bad. Rocket. I'm just gonna do a dodge.
Written in the stars.
Easy enough.
Let me scry.
Yeah, so the dodges are easy enough, as long as you get like the time down. A lot of enemies, they have a lot of tells
Punishment.
when it comes to their
You can't
attacks,
run.
when they hit,
Shadows of fate.
when they actually impact the character. So, definitely a bit of practice.
Take flight. Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us. Judgment. Delve into
A little
destiny.
bit of Mona here. Hold on, Mona.
Kamisato out.
Oh.
Sumetsu. You can't run. Shiver. Let me scry.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Decided by destiny.
Oh no,
Shadows of
let's see what we
fate.
can do. 69,000.
My apologies. Judgment. Punishment.
There we go. Whew. The second half is going to be a pain. I'm going to have to go like all out, but it's going to be tough. Alright. Hopefully they fix that, because I shouldn't be getting energy from anything, because this is supposed to be different before.
I see everything.
Yeah, Tenebris. That's right. I do have reactions that I can do. And this is going to help too.
Lightning terrified.
Clean, take it away.
Everyone hold hands. Shower me with the... Our bond is strong.
Set this up again.
I see everything.
That, and we can go back. Pretty. Set up.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Here.
Hey. Yoo-hoo. All right.
Okay, so I gotta be careful with shooting. Because I do want some weapons.
That's really good.
Let's set up heal. Okay, so this is a straight.
Stop that! I'll settle this.
Okay, so let's set this up.
I see everything.
Okay, now we can just pyro related stuff.
La la la. Yeah. Make yourself
Sorry,
a move.
let me just do that.
Everyone hold hands. Strike a pose.
I need to
Dissipate.
There we go.
Dumpy toe.
Need
Hey.
set that up. Do that.
Crazy delay.
Cleavers. Pyro. Not bad, not bad. Same thing.
Let my
Let's
name
use
echo in song.
beautiful stuff like
Share my knowledge. Get with me.
that.
Lightning terrified. Our bond is strong.
On. Oh, there we go. Need the burst, need the burst. Need it. A little bit left, a little bit left. There we go. That was good. Whew. Cleated excellent there. Her burst is definitely doing the trick. Yeah, so for that one, someone that could probably use Night Soul abilities. Because those Tenebris enemies can be really dangerous if you don't have anybody that can help with their shields. Character HP is greater than 50%, attack plus 30. I could probably... Yeah, I can do that one.
Let's dance.
Hold on, Rosario.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
And press.
Whirling snow.
Oh, second here we go. But
Help
more, there we go.
protect us. Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
Okay.
You can't
Now
run.
just to do the
Lights out.
cryo setups here.
My apologies.
Go.
Judgment.
That.
Take
Alright,
flight.
so I will save the burst for the next enemy here.
Let's dance. Let me scry. My apologies.
Just up, nice. Okay, so you got this.
Decided by
Let me do
destiny.
Straight to Mona.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Damn it. Now that actually that'll work out because this guy's electric.
You can't run.
Okay, so this.
Let the show begin.
Just
Delve into destiny. Take flight.
bad. Yeah, so we'll probably get his shield like 2 more times. Yeah, this would have been a good time to save.
My apologies. You can't run.
Barbara.
Shadows of fate.
Let's actually do this now so I can get the setup for that.
Embrace
Let's
the
do
ice.
this now.
Fate is upon you.
Set up Mona.
Let me scry.
Yeah, this would be better to do it now.
Let's
Damn it.
dance. Judgment. Leave my space.
Hold on, no.
Whirling snow. Unthinkable.
Still doing pretty good. Okay, let's set up Mona. Then we just go
My
scale.
apologies.
And
Let the show begin.
Barbara. Let's use a bit more for Rosaria.
Whirling snow. Punishment.
Zarya's ready. Mona. And then Ayaka can come out with the skill.
Take flight.
Yep. Oh, the second. That true damage. Woo. Yeah, I think fire would have worked right there as well, but Cryo's a little bit better against Electro. Now for the tricky one. I gotta keep everybody alive, so do... Oh, this one. Oh, boy. This is gonna be a pain.
Stand with me. I see everything.
I think I'm gonna have to give up a character here.
Take care of.
Yeah, because of that. Because of that attack, I'll have to. If I had Night Soul here, I need Night Soul for that boss.
Ow!
So this guy's
Hey,
not
the
involved.
Temple of Wisdom.
Still a plea in the either.
Dumpy Dumpy Go.
Ah, come on. we have. I could try going for a force dodge. It's gonna be close though, so I gotta be.
Make yourselves a move.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Top enemy. I'm frozen.
Someone help me.
Hold on,
Strike a
Rena, you
pose.
got it.
Let my name echo in song. Ah! Everyone hold hands.
Okay.
I see everything. Yoo-hoo! Stop that!
Yeah, I think I might have to restart that one. Can't do much with only 2 characters. Some of my characters are pretty good, but they are not invincible. Which kind of sucks because of this. Let's go with this one instead.
Look, you can't run.
Because I definitely need high roll.
My apologies. Sakura swirl. Let me scry. Decided by destiny. Yeah. Take flight. Lights out.
And
Judgment.
that
Delve into destiny.
Mona,
Whirling snow.
a bit.
Yeah.
And do the same thing.
Fate is upon you. Take flight.
That's 46,000 from Mona.
Punishment. Kamisato art. Summon.
Ooh. Wow, I didn't expect him to do that. Here, hold this.
Shadows of fate. Whirling snow. Written in the stars.
Set up Mona here.
Yeah. Unthinkable. My apologies. Let the show begin. Judgment.
Okay.
Whirling snow. You can't run. My apologies.
Okay. Let's go with Barbara's thing.
Let's dance. Let me scry. Whirling. Sakura swirl.
And
Take flight.
first here. Not bad.
Let the show begin. You can't run. My apologies. Yeah, unthinkable. Judgment.
Alright.
Shadows of fate. Whirling snow. I'll protect us. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't always
Let me
get it.
scry. My apologies.
Now it
You can't run. Shiver. Shadows of fate. Take flight.
Oh. I thought I was gonna get him with the scale, but yeah. Yeah, that first attack, I can't exactly dodge it because I don't have.
May I present? Our bond is strong.
I can try doing this.
Point move.
long as I keep a burst, I will be okay.
Get with me. I see
I'm gonna keep
everything.
that in mind. So let's do.
Boing, boing, boom. Make yourselves at home.
This up again.
Shower me with praise. Dissipate. Dumpty dumpty go. Yeah. Hey. Out of my way.
Yeah, so I was right. Oh, wow. Secondary hit got it. Okay. Alright, I tried to actually get it with Cookie. Cookie did pretty good.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
Look at it. Did you do the charge attack? Jeez.
Let my name echo in song. Pew! Boom! Hey! I'm seeing stars. Yoo-hoo! Everyone hold hands.
You up.
Amazing delight.
Called it.
Hey! The show begins! Sharing my knowledge!
Should be good. Nice.
Everyone hold hands?
Yeah, so as long as I got that timing, I should be good with this fight.
Am I...
Oh, come on. What? What was that from?
I see everything!
Come on.
Dumpty dumpty go!
I'm not gonna be able to get it then. This is bad. I don't feel like doing this again.
I wanna go home now. Hey!
Yeah. Okay, so that first attempt wasn't too good. Yeah, so even though I had Klee, I need someone stronger, so probably... Oh, okay, so it just does that instead. No, I want you to reset. Yeah, it's fine if I reset. Probably should have looked at these. Okay, so that was the final one. Yeah, for that final boss, you need Night Soul. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about anybody else. You need Night Soul for that. So I'm gonna have to use... I have Aurora on too, so it'll definitely help with that. As for the first half... These wind operatives are gonna be pain. I could probably do the Frozen team again. I could have Farina in there this time. For the second half, I can actually have Shalonen, because she'll also help out. As for... So I'm looking at this one too. I could probably do Dia. It's gonna be really interesting though. I'd probably do like Dia Bennett. Yeah, let's try that. So, Ayaka, Mona, Rosaria, Farina. Maybe not Bennett, because of that final boss. Dendro's not going to be much of a help here either, because I don't have... Nahida is only like a passive character. Maybe not Bennett. Because of that final boss, I'm probably gonna need a Moron. Then Shalonen. I think that's gonna be my best bet for that second half. I can't use Mualani for the lava. Well, unless his shield was taken down, I can use him for that. Yeah, Mualani is gonna be kind of useless for the second half of the first chamber. But for the rest of it, she'll be fine. Yeah, I totally deserve that for... Oh, let's go HP, because I have Dia. Because I didn't look at the monsters.
Your journey ends here.
Punishment!
I think
Judgment!
not, dude.
Fate is upon you.
And hold this.
Whirling snow!
Pound it to the ground!
Take
Yeah.
flight! Strike a pop! Yeah! Let me scrub! My apologies!
More. Alright, now for the fun
Let the
twins.
world collide! Yoo-hoo! Lights out.
Alright, so I do want to keep
Written in
them
the
bunched
stars.
up.
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
And... Nope.
Shadows of fate.
Keep it frozen together, too. Okay, why did
My
it go
apologies.
over here?
Strike a pose. Yeah.
I've warned
Looks like overtime today.
Ah, come on.
Let my magic
Punishment.
Dodge there.
Judgment.
Glad I have Serena.
Take flight.
Okay, thank you for the
Fate
magic.
is upon you. Ah. Shower me. Yeah.
I don't think I will.
Let me scribe. My apologies.
Hey,
Let my magic begin. Did I scare you?
yep, that's fine.
Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Decided
Go,
by destiny.
Mona.
Delve into destiny. Strike a pose.
Let's switch over here.
Judgment.
Enjoy.
Ah, come on.
Let me scribe.
It is long range.
Take flight.
Did I scare you?
Lights
Watch your
out.
foot.
You can't run.
Watch your footing.
Delve into destiny. Yeah. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Savor the joy of peace.
Okay, let's
May
go.
I
Come on.
present? Fate is upon you. You can't run.
Hey,
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
burst here.
Let my magic begin. Savor the joy of peace.
Shadows of fate. Judgment. Yeah. Punishment.
As Rosario would say, what a nuisance.
Delve into destiny.
A grand surprise.
Whirling snow.
There we go. One.
Written in the stars.
Wait.
Take flight.
Joy of peace.
Okay, let me attack.
Yeah. Whirling snow. Let me scribe. Lights out.
Hiya. Whoa. What was that 151,000 from? I didn't use a skin. That had to have been something else. That was a lot of damage. Was it this skill damage? But no, it's only set up for Cryodendron. That had to have been something else. 'Cause that was a lot of true damage.
Bring it!
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Hold on.
Get it on! Ah! Gloves off!
Yeah, so for the first half of this guy, I'll use Dia for the most part. And it's finite soul type. And then after that, I can switch to Mulamani. She'll do quite a bit.
Not too far now.
Look alive! Hi!
And that phase done.
Be free.
Yeah, it is going to take a little bit longer because I only... The multi-element thing is only because of the final
Let's
boss.
get it on! Ah!
Because I need the full support of the opponent.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Not too far now. Go. You're free now.
Electro.
Yeah!
Be free.
Buckle up! Hi! Huh! Hi! Huh! Yeah!
First.
Letting brave names echo!
Farewell.
You asked for
Alright.
it!
Yeah, definitely a little slow. Yes.
Carving waves! Check this out! Best of luck!
Time to say hello. Be free.
Bring it!
Yeah, not too bad.
Look alive! Hi! Ha!
Keep going.
Not too far now.
Yeah, grab that. Don't need it.
Buckle up! Ha!
Helps.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Farewell.
Dodge Auroron.
Huh! Cha! Kya! Ah!
Let me check something. Okay, so
Let's ride!
I think I can. Yeah, there we go, because we got the second stage. Nice. Alright, so that kind of changes
Tell me what
things.
you
We'll
see.
speed it up.
Gloves off!
Okay. Yeah, that changes it. So, wasn't sure if I was able to... Yeah. Okay, so that does take it down a little bit. I did see that. Okay, so I do have to be careful with that.
Farewell.
Look alive! Hi! Huh!
Maybe I shouldn't use it in this phase.
Ah! Cha!
Yeah, 'cause this is so slow.
Be free.
Kya! Buckle up! Ah!
Come on.
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Ah!
Yeah, I probably could have used Bennett, maybe.
Let's get it on! Hi! Huh! Ah!
Okay, brother. Yeah.
Bring it.
A minute to go.
Let's stretch.
Big hit, please.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Buckle up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this with this team. I think the issue is it's not Shalom. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's so disappointing. The pyro is there, it's just not doing enough to take out his shield. Because I don't have like a secondary pyro option. That's what's not helping. I'm trying to think. I don't exactly need Shalonen for that final fight. I'd be fine with just Mulan and Auroron. So I could probably toss in Bennett too. Because he'll help out with pyro. It sucks that I have to keep on doing this first half. I could just skip it. It's just dumb at this point. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do Dia, Mulan, Bennett, and Auroron. Or Auroron, Bennett. Because I'll get the bonus to attack. Helmet burst, yes. Yes.
Your journey ends
Okay,
here.
I totally didn't mean to
on
do
the
that.
sand. Your
I
sacrifice
wanted to go to
is
switch
ready.
character and it just decides to do that instead. Good job.
Fate is upon
Oh,
you.
look at that. Instant burst. It's like, okay.
Gracias.
Sure, I'll take it. Enjoy. Thank you, game, for helping me out with that. 'Cause I totally did not mean to do that.
We meet at last, meddler.
Yeah, it is.
Having fun?
Enjoy.
Lights out. Whirling snow.
Did I scare you?
Decided by destiny.
I can actually do quite a bit. Oh, no.
Hey!
Watch your
Hey,
foot.
let me switch,
I
please.
warned you.
Let me switch, please. Thank you.
Watch your foot.
Delved into destiny. My apologies.
Hey.
Having fun?
Me. What was that?
Written in the stars. Coming to art.
Controller. You saw that with the character.
Take
I did
flight.
not do that.
Let me scribe. May I present
Savor the show.
punishment?
And go to the Shadow Realm.
Let magic begin.
It's not to say we did.
Let my name echo in song. Judgment.
A gift.
Delved into destiny.
A grand
My
surprise.
apologies.
More dodging.
Grand surprise.
Fate is upon
Savor
you.
the show.
Let me scribe. Whirling snow.
Okay.
I've warned you. Watch your foot.
Strike a pose.
Let me
Let
set
my
this
magic
up.
begin.
Bunch
Shadows
them
of
up a little
fate.
bit, but I can do
Sakura swirl.
Consider
that. And they actually went to the center.
My
Nice.
apologies.
Oh, that was worth it, enemies. Moron.
Let my magic begin.
Here, hold this.
Lights out. Written in the stars. Delved into destiny.
For you.
Whirling snow.
Both nice.
A grand
The show begins. Yeah. me scribe. Take flight.
Savor the show in peace.
You can't run.
I don't think I will. Here,
Shadows
hold
of
this.
fate.
Oh wow, I'm gonna get both of them out at once. Nice. More. Nice. Oh, they moved. You cheater. Oh, those enemies are a pain. Good luck to anybody to take them out. I'd say your best bet with that would be either Escoffair, or she would be a really good setup. Set Lolly does a really good setup for cryo attacks. Alright, now for the fun one.
Time to say hello.
Buckle up. Ha! Gloves off.
I'm just going straight into it. Myro here.
Let's light it up.
Farewell.
Let me see. Okay, so
Look alive.
that's alright. Yeah, so I think I could do my Dia combo.
Everybody stand back.
Not too far now.
Let's light it up.
Do that a little bit more.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You asked for it.
I messed it up. 500,000.
Buckle up. Let's ride.
Pretty much just set up for money.
Let's light it up.
Okay.
Everybody stand.
Tell me what you see.
And
Let's get it on. Let's light it up.
yeah, so the combo I was talking about with Dia and Bennett. Bennett's scale is really fast, so it gives me enough time to use his skill, switch to another character so they can get the particles. And with Dia, as long as I can get the combo out fast
Light it.
enough,
You're dead meat.
I can instantly go back to Bennett. Pretty much start over. So that setup is really good for characters that
Be free.
don't have as fast cooldown compared to Bennett. It's pretty beneficial. And it kind of works quite well with Dia. So I could do the 4 combo normal attack and it gives me just over the amount of time. So I always get that.
Everybody stand back. Let's shred, Sharpie. Carving waves. Let's get it on.
Doing much better.
Farewell.
Bennett's definitely
Time to say
different.
hello.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Gloves off.
Yeah, because Dia's cooldown is definitely longer. Anything? Yeah, because I can get in like 3 hits and Bennett is just about free. So it's pretty quick. It's like, what, 3 seconds? Maybe what,
Let's light it up.
4 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Book alive.
Good.
Everybody stand.
Farewell.
You're dead meat.
Yeah, so that's a really good setup.
Tell me what you see.
Let's ride.
that's coming in clutch. Even though I have like a goofy setup with him, and he has a bit of that energy recharge which helps him out. And a little bit of attack too, because that's where some of his buffs are.
Going in! Gloves off!
Farewell.
Let's light it up! Check this out! Best of luck! Carving waves!
That's bad.
Let's get it on! Ha! Ha! Teamwork is true! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Got plenty of time for this one, so probably use
Surf's up!
Seth.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Adventure! Ha! Book alive! Hi! Yeah!
20 seconds, he is just about
Carving
done.
waves!
So this will be final hit. There we go. Yeah, Sail is much better. Bennett would definitely helped out with that one. Shalennon's good, but she's more of a resisted shred than Bennett. Because he does attack buffs and he helps out with particles, if you do that. Yeah, so this should be just fine for that team. For the final fight. Alright, I don't really need EM, but it could usually help out. Yeah, so these mechs will definitely be easier than the
Fate
twins
is
that
upon
we
you!
fought earlier.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, because I could just do my
Let me scribe!
normal frozen routine and
Take flight! Yeah! Shower me with praise! You can't run! My apologies!
Alright, now for the fun guy here.
Lights out. Decided by destiny. Delve into
Hold on, Mono. Yeah, I saw that, so I'm gonna change it up a bit.
yeah!
Kinda need Mono away.
Sakura swirl!
Still get some.
Judgment! Shadows of fate! Take flight!
No. Break off into pieces.
Yoo-hoo!
Go into heal mode here. Here's a way over. Yeah, if you were wondering where I have Farina's sword, it's actually not on Farina at this moment. It's actually on Lumion. Because I have a really goofy setup with her.
You can't run!
It's doing pretty decent, actually.
Take flight! So rude!
Okay, let's come on.
Judgment! Shadows of fate! Embrace the ice!
Trying to move around.
My apologies!
What?
Shower me with praise!
That's fine.
Time to
I'm
shine.
in heal mode.
You can't run! Let me
This will be a
scribe!
chance to dodge a little bit. Heal.
Delve into
too.
destiny! Whirling snow!
Yep.
Lights out! Judgment! Let me scribe!
I didn't say anything.
My apologies!
Crossing up her a little bit more.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Take flight! Shadows of fate! You can't run! in the stars.
Hold on, Furry.
Judgment. Let me scribe.
Well,
Strike a pop.
have up. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, other than that, it's actually pretty decent. I have enough fun for it. Everybody's topped off. This one.
Yoo-hoo!
Frenus is one crazy there.
Fate is upon you. Embrace the ice.
It'll be okay.
Take flight.
That's definitely a weak one.
You can't run. Delved into destiny. Strike a pop. My apologies. Written in the stars.
One is good. That's about ready to first skill.
Shadows of fate.
Silly little field again.
Take
Right.
flight.
That's about it.
Yoo-hoo!
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's for Haley. Sorry.
Delved
Sorry.
into destiny.
So I can do this.
Kamisato art. Sometsu.
And done. Whew. Yeah, so much easier than some of the other ones. Definitely a fun boss, though. I've always enjoyed that fight.
Huh? I'm going in. You asked for it.
Probably could have waited for it to do that. Yeah. Just look at me vaporize.
Amazing.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'll
Let's light it up.
So that won't help out.
Catch an epic wave. Carving wave. Surf's up. Woohoo! Huh? Off we go. Huh? Let's get it on.
Back here.
I must protect my clients. Everybody
Yeah, you're
stand
doing
back.
fine.
Huh? Huh. Cha.
Not too far now.
What's that heal?
Tell me what you see.
Let's light it up. Hi.
1, 2, 3.
Check this out. Best of luck.
And couldn't tell
Come
what
on.
it was.
Huh?
Farewell.
Let's ride.
It's alright.
Amazing. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Who's alive?
Be free.
Unlearning.
Amazing.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out the shield with Mulan
Huh?
and switch over to Dia.
Not too far now.
Buckle up. Huh?
This will also give me a chance to build his burst.
Carving wave. Woohoo!
More.
Amazing. Let's shred.
Not what I wanted to do.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You're dead meat.
And that'll work.
Let's get it on.
Time to say hello. Be free.
Let's ride. Surf's up. Amazing.
Yeah, that's why Auroron's gonna be really good for that fight.
Surf's up.
Hey, come on, I need to...
Huh?
Farewell.
one more enemy after this.
Everybody stand!
Kind of slow with this one.
Ho!
Come on.
Yeah! Buckle up! Ho! Check this out! That's the line!
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a minute and a half for him.
Ha! Ha! Hi! Ha! Hold the line!
Be free. Tell me what you see.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yes.
Ha! Carving waves! Amazing!
And we're back.
Ha! Let's get it on!
Farewell.
Let's ride! Surf's up! Ha! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Let's light it up!
Come on.
Everybody stand!
Not too far now.
Book the line! Ha! Catch an epic
Give me a
wave!
good big price hit, please.
You asked for it!
I don't know. It's not gonna be enough. But Shalona was doing pretty good with this fight too.
Ha! Ha!
Be free.
That's what sucks. I think I might have to use Shalona instead of the Heavenly Body in. That is disappointing. I gotta keep doing this. It's definitely a bummer. Yeah, Dia isn't doing quite the amount of damage. Man, I need a different team. Hey. Yeah, 'cause I need more pyro. I need to keep that in mind. I can't do like a mono pyro team because I need Mualani and Aurora for that final battle. It's the only realistic way I can take out that guy's shield. But I also need Shalona, so I could probably use him and her instead. I gotta do it again with this first half. This first half sucks. I could switch it up. Use her Night Soul abilities. Let me think. I could probably run around with Yensin. I also have Aurora on too. Because if I had the Yensin and Aurora on, where is it? Yeah, because that won't get me the electro particles, but that, I don't really need that because I'm not using Dendro. So, I could probably... Because Mualani is going to do quite a bit too. Yeah, I think this is my best bet. Let's try it. Might be the winning team, but who knows? Who knows? Elemental Burst. Yeah, we got the trio here.
Decided by destiny.
Take this guy
Sakura
out.
swirl.
I'm dealing with him.
My apologies. Ha! Yeah!
sand.
You
Your
can't run.
sacrifice is
Let
ready.
me scry.
I can't hear you, dude, because you're frozen.
Take flight.
You're gonna have to speak up.
Yeah.
And there he goes. And now for the annoying twins. Okay. What is this, like fourth attempt with
Fate
these,
is upon you.
these two?
A gift for
Shadows
you.
of fate. Light.
Here,
can't
hold
run.
this. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do healing here
Judgment.
instead of
Kamisato art.
Yes.
Sumetsu.
Mona
Let me
switch.
scry.
Yeah, because right there, I definitely needed healing. Doesn't help when they run away. Spread themselves too thin.
May I
Let my
present?
magic begin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about magic.
Written in the stars. Punishment. Judgment.
Partial dodge right there with that.
Yeah.
Yes, here.
I've
Hold
warned
on,
you.
hold on.
Whirling snow.
I don't think I will, but thank you anyway. I want a refund on those tickets.
Lights out. Fate is upon you. Let me scry. Take flight. Show me your praise. You can't
Yep,
run.
petrified.
My opponent. Yeah.
And there we go.
Shadows of fate. Whirling snow. You can't run. Let me scry. Written in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stars.
yeah, I hear you over there. I'll come over there in a second. I'm just gonna deal with your friend here.
Kamisato art.
Here, hold this.
Delve into destiny. Strike a pop. Judgment. Shiver. Decided by destiny.
Pretty good setup though. The Rosaria Mona thing is definitely really fun because Mona can do some really good damage. Even though she does have her support abilities, she has a lot of untapped potential when it comes to Hydro bonus.
Whirling. Oh, brilliant!
It's crazy, not many people use her for that. They usually use her for
You can't run.
support damage.
Let me
It's kind of
scry.
disappointing, but
Watch your footing.
oh, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yoo-hoo. Ow.
Let me
Judgment.
switch, please. Thank you.
Punishment. Written in the stars. Delve into destiny. My apologies.
Oh look, they fell down.
Sakura swirl.
Oh no.
Strike a pop. You can't run. Shadows of fate.
And a little fancy thing that I can dodge again.
Take flight. Fate is upon you.
Oh, this person's ready. That means Rosaria is really close.
Shiver. My apologies. Judgment. Let me scry.
Yeah, it's nice at doing these fights. I can usually
Take
tell when
flight.
they're pretty much good to go. And a little bit more. There we go. Probably the true damage. Yeah, finally done the most annoying fight in all of these fights. Alright, see how this one works.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Let's get it, Lamine. Hold on, Lamine.
The echoes of the
Thankfully, I
valley.
got the one, so she does some pretty decent healing. Pretty good. I dare say that was actually a little bit faster than Diaz.
He's free.
Might be onto something with this fight. Oh.
Bring it.
Let's do this
Let the
again.
mountains veins
Heal.
boil.
Not too bad.
Let's shred, Sharky.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that'll definitely help. Yeah,
Not
so if
too
I
far
keep
now.
on using the Milani stuff like right there,
Go! You're free now!
so.
Bring it.
Yeah, definitely a little bit faster than
Be free!
it's kind of nice.
Maybe I wasn't meant
Ah,
for this.
come on, I can't. I need Lumine for that. Ah, that's unfortunate. Again with this other fight, I'm never gonna get away from it. It's so aggravating. It just takes so long. Do an HP one, that'll help out Milani.
Your
So,
journey ends.
Written in the stars.
my journey ends.
Shadows of fate.
I don't think
Kamisato
so.
art.
Here.
Sometsu. My apologies. Ha! Yeah, yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
How many times have I done this one so far? 5.
Take flight.
For the people watching this one, I apologize.
You can't run.
These enemies are a pain, so I can just
Fate
imagine
is
how
upon
you guys
Have a gift for
are
you.
dealing with these two.
Shimmer.
Sending me to the Shadow Realm.
My
Oh, here you go. I got your first class ticket here as well.
Did I scare you?
Yeah,
Let the
okay.
world collide. Judgment. Embrace the ice.
I would like to keep them like one shot together. So it makes it easier. Oh, that's really good.
Take flight. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. May I?
Just more.
Let me
Swirling
at
snow.
your peace.
We're gonna have to speak up.
Punishment. Judgment. Let me scribe. My apologies.
No. Go back together with your friends. I don't want to deal with you two separately.
Shower me with... Take flight.
Oh, they got stuck.
Sakura swirl.
Oh, I get to enjoy? Cool. Well, enjoy this.
You can't run. Shadows of fate.
I'm not begin. Did I scare you?
Decided by destiny.
Yeah.
My apologies. The show begins.
Savor yourself.
Judgment. Punishment. Delved into destiny.
Alright, take some of that.
Take flight.
Or you. Scare you.
Ooh, good dodge.
Not defeated.
How did that make you feel? Because that's exactly how I felt these past battles.
Written in the stars. Shadows of fate.
And done. Oh,
Whirling snow.
there we go. Now done. Alright. Alright, so note to self. This time, keep Lumine alive. She'll be fine.
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Yeah, she'll be just fine. Just gotta watch out for the lava. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this fight. That's been pretty decent enough. I fought this boss a few times. I can do it pretty comfortably. There are several different types of teams that I use.
Great names echo.
Get Roar on up too, so I need him for that last fight.
Bring it.
Okay, and a little more.
Carving waves.
Potentially go for a quick lines, maybe. Not bad.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Good. Yeah, so I really just need to watch out for the lava. That's pretty
Hear
sweet.
the echoes of the valley.
So as long as I do that, I'm pretty much good to go. If I need to. Bad.
Be free.
Now it is kind of funny. This is actually the first time I've brought Lumine into this far into the abyss. You don't really use her for any of these fights because there isn't really much you can. I mean, obviously there are many different setups you can use
Time to say
Lumine
hello.
and Aether. Because the multitude of elements that they have access to is pretty cool.
Bring it.
It is kind of nice to bring her down here. And
Let the mountain
heal
blaze
here.
boil.
Be free.
Here, hold this. Yeah, so as long as I don't attack, I'm pretty The attacks are pretty reasonable too, which is nice.
Farewell.
Really don't have to do too much in this fight. All you really need is Pyro. You fine with doing like a solo.
Bring it.
Be free. Tell me what you see.
Done. Let's get some money. More damage. Still decent. Okay, now we do it all over again.
Not too far now.
Not too bad. Got plenty of time too, which is really nice. since I am in... Oh, I can't check. I was going to show you the stats that I have for her, because it's actually kind of funny. Because of the Obsidian Codex giving me so much.
Go! You're free now!
It actually boosts her crit rate up to like 80%, which is awesome. And because of Farina's weapon, her crit damage is 218, which is really good. There we go. Mulan and then clutch at that final one. Yeah, so definitely going to use Mulan and Auroron for the final one. Alright, so back at this one. And they're going to help too with the Tenebrous enemies too, so. Alright, yeah, I'll go for the EM, because that always helps out. I'm gonna go for a heal here so I can keep everybody all
Delve
set.
into destiny. Take flight.
Are good to go.
Fate is upon you.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be this last time here with these guys. It's that first one.
Strike a pop.
It takes so long.
You can't run. Let me scribe.
You could, it seems like you could juggle them around, but kind of have to
Take flight. Coming Santo Art. Surrender.
try for that or something.
Written in the stars. Delve
Really
into
depends on the
judgment.
enemies, because you can't always do that.
Shower me with whirling snow.
Thankfully, I don't mind this boss, because he's actually pretty reasonable. I'd fight him enough.
Time to shine. This is
Probably,
trouble.
don't worry, Farina, I got you. Should probably stick to healing.
Shiver. You can't run. Let me scribe.
Alright, and we're back.
Fate is upon you.
So he's gonna
Delve
break
into
up
destiny.
here. Let's switch with the heal.
My apologies. Judgment.
It's nice that when we can get the enemies that don't do as much.
Embrace the ice. May I present? Yeah. Shadows of fate. Lights out.
What I mean is, one of the enemies in here, they actually have
Judgment.
less HP than some of the other ones. Makes it faster. I think the crab dude over there is like the highest defenses, so it takes a little while.
Let me scribe.
Lose his health. Alright, so
You
we'll
can't.
start with this.
Whirling snow.
Okay.
Written in the
Good.
stars.
Rosaria's just
Shadows
up
of
there
fate.
too.
Judgment. Shiver.
Switch back with Ayaka. Good force here. Just a little bit. Come on. There we go.
Kamisato art.
Just in time too, because that shield.
You can't run.
That was a good
Fate
hit.
is upon you. My apologies.
Time for another heal. Yeah.
Judgment. Punishment. You can't run.
Bad.
Take flight.
And now we can do it all over again.
Written in the stars.
Got this there. That's
My
right. It's a
apologies.
decent boss.
Sakura swirl.
Should be just enough. Let's try to whittle him down.
Shiver. Judgment.
Missed out.
Let me scribe. Take flight.
Yeah, thankfully these guys can also be impacted. They're pretty much the same automatons that we find out and about in Inazuma.
My
So they're pretty reasonable.
May I present? You can't run. upon me.
Nope. Yeah, it's just that this one has higher defenses, so it takes a little bit
Punishment.
longer.
Yeah, yeah. Ha. Ta, ta, yeah. Yeah. Take flight. The show begins.
Alright,
My apologies.
a little bit more. Probably just do this.
Embrace the ice.
Switch your DPS for in and burst. Burst right out of
Whirling. Let me scry. Decided
Mona.
my destiny.
there. Yeah, okay.
Lights out. Judgment. Delved into depth.
Wait for him.
Strike a pose. Fate is upon me.
And... Nope. There we go. Whew! Alright, so we
You
got
can't run.
4 minutes for these two. It's going to be much easier because we have Lumine and Pyro. Her Night Soul abilities. We have Roron, which is going to help. We have Ulani, and we have Shallonen. So it's going to make all of this much easier. They can all take care of their shields. For the most part, I'll have Lumine take care of it, because she does quite well.
Farewell.
I'll be switching back and forth. Just gonna get Pyro. Yeah, this is where most of the things is gonna be coming from. Pyro setup and using
Check this out.
Mualani.
Bring it.
See where he went.
Free.
Okay, we get to do it all over again. Could also do this too, since this all works out.
Let's ride.
Let's do slow, but it's easier because I kind of change it up.
Farewell.
Let's see, he's all set. So I'll stick with Lumine for now.
Carving wave.
Vaporize. Miss the trigger. Yeah, just get a bunch of charge. That's alright.
Tell me what you see. Be free. Yeah.
Just about. Nope. Okay, now for this dude.
Farewell.
Got a full bar with that too. That's pretty nice.
Let's shred, Sharpie.
Not bad. 188. Not bad, not bad. And as long as we can get the pyro hits to connect, we're good to go.
Time to say
Don't need
hello.
anything else.
Be free.
Letting brave names echo.
I don't know what he
Bring it.
So it ain't working.
Farewell.
Do that again. Just gonna wait for that. Okay, means good. Yeah, that's really surprising because I never would have thought I would actually bring Lumine into 412. That is crazy.
Amazing.
I never would have thought.
Catch an epic
I think
wave.
that sets up for Vaporize. Yeah, 88 defense. Not bad. I never would have thought to bring her down here. But yeah, I'm gonna have a much easier time in this final boss because of Lumine and Auroron. Whew. So who is in the first chamber? I already forgot because... Alright, so elemental skill is definitely going to help out Mualani. Wow, we do have this one here. This will help out Lumine. I think I'm going to go with this one.
Let my name echo.
Hold on, Karina. Yeah, so I just gotta heal everybody.
Let me scribe. Yeah.
Yep.
My apologies. Yeah. Judgment.
I could probably just do
May I present
that.
punishment.
Keep
Delve
everybody's
into
attack
destiny.
up, so I could just do
Sakura swirl.
this setup. So I can do pretty good for attack roll.
Yeah. Decided by destiny. Let me scribe. The show begins.
But then again, I could save that for the other fight, because this guy's just enough fun.
Shiver. You can't run.
This.
Delve into destiny. Take flight.
Yeah, because we got this guy.
Embrace
Let's do...
Written in the stars. Shower me with
Get it. Good. Set up here. Okay, so now we can do a little bit of healing.
judgment.
So we're gonna need it.
Let me scribe.
Just gonna use these cryo attacks.
May I present
More
Shadows of Fate?
Mona. And
My apologies.
so we got a little more.
Punishment.
Ooh, sorry, I didn't know.
Decided by destiny. Delve into depths.
Yeah, so this is a pretty decent one too. Oh, there we go.
Sakura swirl.
We should be good for this one. Let's get that cryo bonus in. There we go. All the light blue numbers. Yeah, that was much faster than the previous one. Yeah, having that attack plus 30% was pretty good. Because a lot of that attack was going into her charged attack. Now for this one.
Not too far now.
Let's ride.
Might need to do burst dodge.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Please survive. Oh, wow. She actually did survive that. That was close, because what really helps with air is Auroron's burst. Oh, that was really fortunate. That was so good. No, survive, 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 please. Just need for burst here. Nope.
Letting brave names echo.
Be free.
So I think do a little bit of running. Alright, good.
Let's ride.
Hold on, Mualani. Okay, that actually
Bring it.
Farewell.
Okay, so
Go.
Auroron
Free now.
burst. Set up. One in there. Okay, and we should be good. There we go.
Carving way.
Alright, and since we got Pyro, we can do Big Rise. Nice, yeah, 196. And yeah, not bad.
Bring it.
Yeah, so it should be okay with this fight.
Let the mountains veins
Heal
boil.
when I need to.
Off we go.
Good hit. scissors.
Not too far now.
Hold on to Rory.
Let's ride.
Bad.
Amazing.
Get in. Damn, nice. It's alright, doing good. Good.
Yeah.
Let's go for a first dodge. He's gonna do that.
Hear the echoes
First.
of the valley.
This.
Time to say hello.
This.
Farewell.
This should be good with. There we go. Yeah, definitely badass. It is so hilarious.
Let's shred, Sharky.
Yeah, that's alright. It's
Not
so
too
much
far now.
easier to take them out than try and dodge that one because it's such a small window for it.
Let's ride. I must
Hold on.
protect, but the mountain's veins boil.
Get back here. Ah, I dodged it this time, didn't I?
Be free.
That was a goofy hit. Let me, run away from here. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Carving wave. Check this out. Best of luck.
Vaporize, and then... Nah, that wasn't too bad.
Letting crave names echo.
So I gotta heal and roar on.
Farewell.
Let's ride.
Alright. Should be good. Ooh. Hold on. That was close.
Not too far now.
Here, hold this.
Hear the echoes of the
Let
valley.
me do this. Yeah, come on, let me, thank you.
Be free.
Okay, so Roron's good.
Bring it.
Head up.
Time to say hello.
Good. We got the queen. Doing pretty good with this fight. Ooh, 166. Nice. That was a good hit. 7. Very nice.
Letting crave names echo.
Roron. A little bit of pyro. Oh. Oh, that was good. Oh, finally done. Whew. Yeah, that was definitely much better than my first attempt. That was either what, 5 or 6 attempts? Ugh. Definitely rough. I wish anybody that tries to get those stars good luck, because they are a pain. But I would imagine anybody that has Setlali and Escoffier are going to do quite well. That one is pretty much built for Escoffier because she was just released. Because she has such a good setup for cryo. Alright. Yeah, this is what I got so far for Lumine. 4218. And the trick is, because of the 4-piece obsidian, it actually goes up to 80%. So, yeah, definitely fun. It was a really fun build to finally get her going. Yeah, and that's where all the crit damage is coming from. I do have some of the artifacts, but yeah, I'm still trying to get some better ones. But definitely pretty fun. So yeah, that was a that was more than an hour. So yeah, that was the Abyss attempt. And if you like it, hey, I'll be continue making challenges and whatnot. So thanks for watching, and I will see you around. Take it easy.